Okay, my video ended just as I was about to show this. Hopefully, it's I can show you this without my camera fucking up. I'm on the channel. What is it? Flat Water, Flat Earth. Very gently and nicely calling out these guys right now. I'm going to call them out hard in another whenever. It's very soon. I'm going to call their channels out hard. I'm going to go hit up a couple other new flat earthers that I came across. Okay, so they're right now looking at fossils inside of this cave or at the side of a mountain. I don't know, whatever. My point is I'm trying to look in at the fossils to find out if they had any human interference or human influence. And as I was looking around, I just came across this one and I thought, pretty interesting. I could be wrong about the nose, though. It may not be feline. Maybe it is human. But it's always cool to see wearing apparel anyways, because I have not got wearing apparel figured out yet. And it sure hell looks feline to me at some angles. But first I want to get the glasses back in. I can only say that this is me seeing what I want to see because I cannot see the system putting in wearing apparel. So it has to be shadows that I'm seeing from one angle. But I like raising this point because most recently in the last week or so, I've been realizing that it may be where the invention of what humans call eyeglasses may have come from the absence, from the shadows. And that may be what it's all about. I don't know. I'm looking into it. I'm researching it. I'm doing this pretty much solo because I can't really get anybody else on board. I'm hoping that Rick stays on board, but I think Rick left me. I hear pair of glasses going over the eye right there, right, of this image that's going to be looking out here. The nose is right here. It's got a feline mouth and it's got a feline nose. It looks rather feline to me. But the glasses, look how big they go. Now I know it's all image within image within image, but hopefully you can stay with me. I'll run down a few of these images, and then my battery's gonna die, so I'm gonna have to end this video. And then I'm probably gonna be done for the day with videos because I did a lot of videos in the last couple of days, and most of them got deleted. And I'm worried about this phone doing the same thing now. So. So these are flat earthers believing that they're looking in on dinosaur ages. They're calling out. That's what this video is about. Is these flat earthers on this channel are calling out modern science and saying, no, we don't believe that it's 4.6 billion years old. We believe it's only 4 to 6. I'm the one that always says 4. These guys are saying 6,000. They're going because they're religious. They're religious freaks. So they believe in Christianity and they think that everything started like around 6,000 years ago. They go by the original lies, the Bible, the biblical lies. Whether it's the biblical lies and the geocentric model, it's still all lies, people. They're still all lies. So why not just look for ourselves right now? You know what I mean? Why not get together ourselves instead of everybody coming over here and to my channel and then just leaving right away out of fear or don't want to hear swear words or whatever your excuses are. Why don't you come on in, be honest with yourselves for once, and once you're seeing all this, it'll all come together. Because the rest of it's already coming together anyways. Even the standard models coming together for me. The periodic tables coming together for me. The math, the letters, the numbers. Thank you to Rick from A Dripping Sponge for that. Even if he did leave me, because I think he dumped me. But even if he did, still thank you anyways, because I got a lot out of it, out of that relationship. So I'm not complaining. And so these guys are going in on the caves is what's going on here. So I'm going to go on to the next part. Hold on a minute. You know, before I go on to the next part of this video, I just want to point out, too, that, You're talking about 4,000 flat earthers, all supposed to be open-minded individuals, all supposed to be so awake, right? And you're all watching over 4,800 and so many you watch this video on this particular fossils, I guess, fossil research. Nobody sees all this, because I see it all with my eyes now. I don't need this camera, but nobody sees all this like when I'm showing, we're using the camera to show you. Are you not looking? I mean, are you not looking with your eyes? You're just looking with your imagination. So whatever these guys tell you at this channel, Flat Water, Flat Earth, whatever they tell you is your reality. And whatever you can see with your own eyes gets... this is a serious question I have. So whatever you can see with your own eyes is a wash, and you have no appreciation for it, and it's only what they say is real, what the media tells you, what mainstream science tells you, what your teachers at school tell you. That's your imagination. You think it's reality, but that using your imagination, that's supposed to be better than knowing the facts and knowing the truth about things. I don't understand that, and it boggles my mind that 4,000 people came to this video and no one noticed it. I did no one sees any of the imagery is my point. Because all the answers that everybody's looking for is all right here in the imagery. They're all right here. We can see it all. We can figure out ages, times, time frames. This is way better than fucking carbon dating. This is much, much better. Look at this shit, people. And they're calling this fossils. And all these people came to this video, 4,800 of them, and nobody sees this, what I'm trying to show you here now. And even with me trying to show it to you, I don't even know if you're going to see it. I don't know. Because people pop in, and then they pop right back out. They make some sarcastic fucking either heliocentric comments or flat earth comments, or religious Jesus or God comments, or Matrix comments, or yes, I know, they'll say it's all an illusion. They'll say, no, it's not an illusion. I'm showing you the fucking real deal. This is the reality. The illusion is everything that you're pretending life is about. The car shows are the fake. The TV shows are the fake. The television, the movies, that's all the fake. The actors and actresses that are real flesh and blood to you that you can go and touch, that's the fake. That's the fake. This is the real. Fucking face back there. So yeah, the imagery that I'm going to be able to pull from these when I go over to start fucking with these guys, because I'm going to fuck with these guys. Flat water, flat earth, I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm going to start getting you. And you're just as nice, flat water, flat earth is just as nice people as Jamie Lee from A Plain Truth comes off as a nice guy, but he's still a lying motherfucker. Brother Sanchez comes off as a nice guy, another lying motherfucker. Sylvie from A New Earth channel, obviously a lying motherfucker. So I don't know who am I ever going to find that's a real person, that are real people, other than just us, just the average people, just the average Joe. There's no sense in getting this information and handing it over. Like, let's say if I wasn't who I was, right, and I was a real fucking moron, and I believed in all the stupid shit and went down those roads, right? Because in the past I had been. I'm just a zombie just like everybody else. Nothing special about me. I just broke my programming, that's all. And let's say, for example, when I came across all of this, I only went to one channel. Let's say I had a hero. My hero might have been Brother Sanchez. So if my hero was Brother Sanchez, and I'd be writing and emailing to him, going out of my mind, saying, Brother Sanchez, you got to see all this that I found. You got to see this and share it with your subscribers and stuff, and show everybody this. This is amazing. Never would have reached anybody. This never would have got to anyone. Look how hard it's been, even on my own, being able to bring it to all of you by doing it the way I did it, by calling out these assholes. So as I'm calling everybody out, and I'm saying, here, I'm going to show it to you, and then I'm going to do it in public, out in the open, so that it can't not be denied that you knew about it, that you were told about it. So the fact that you're denying this, Brother Sanchez, the fact that you're denying all of this and not admitting it, is going to be a huge fucking blow to you later on when this all comes out. And it is going to come out. I will make sure that it comes out. That's a cool one. There's some cool shit in there. It's packed with imagery, people. It's packed. You'll be able to pull out all the imagery from all of this. And out of the 4,800 flat earthers that all came to this video, none of them seen all this, what I'm showing you. Even this asshole right behind him, right? Yeah, you better fucking pause, you motherfucker. So this guy's explaining, it looks like a scientist, very sciencey, and the flat earthers are all saying, yeah, you know, we got a professional here, and he knows his shit, so you heliocentric. People, look over his shoulder. Look over his shoulder. See if I can do two things at the same time, so I'm going to reach over here and try to get my fucking music going again while we look around in here. You know, you don't see this eye right here, this eye right here, this nose right here, and the mouth right here of this. And believe me, I can get it more defined, more chiseled. I'm looking for angles as I'm pointing it out and everything. And then if I lose the angle, I might have to come back for it another direction. Then end up getting it more clear for you. Let's not forget that his body alone is throwing shadows around in here as well. Their camera, splooge, and everything else has to be separated. Yes, I got it. But come on, man. When you're coming around and looking around in here and people are not able to fucking see this. Let me see if I can work this other thing while I'm doing that. I was just looking for something. Thought I seen something. Body imagery. It still looks like there was some interference to me on some of these, like human interference for some reason. I haven't got it quite figured out what it is yet or how they did it, but it appears that there was some kind of human interference. I don't know how many thousands of years ago. Or hundreds of years ago, or how many years ago, I don't know. So right over his shoulder, you know? And nobody sees it. Directly behind him, nobody sees it. No one sees it. No one sees it. 4,855 fucking flat earthers, no one sees it. What about back there? Body imagery even. Even got body imagery from the waist up. Let's see what the face is. Nobody sees it. Yeah, there's human interference in this shit, man. I can see it. I know you guys aren't gonna believe me. You're probably not believing anything I say right now anyways. But there's something about these walls that are telling me there's been human interference in here. I can see the imagery everywhere. That's not the point. There's just something else about it that doesn't mesh with the rest of the system, that the cutoff points and shit like that. It's hard to describe. I need somebody else that's on this to talk about this shit with. That's what I thought I was going to have in Rick, was somebody to, you know, pass shit back and forth to and stuff. Yeah, because the cutoff points are not matching either and stuff, so there's definitely something going on with it. But again, I don't want to waste too much time being distracted either. I'm just going to use this stuff as a way to call these fucking assholes out and say, come on, man, fucking bunch of lie motherfuckers. Okay, let's hit play, see what else he shows us. Okay, since we were just doing water a few minutes ago, I'm going to get into some water stuff too. Maybe, let's see. It's kind of far away. It's not going to be clear for you. Hold on. If the light was in the opposite direction, let's see what happens. If we can get some light on it. Yeah, we can. Yeah, I can put the scope on it. So I'll come back to these guys and fuck with them another time. I'm sure I'm going to end up making a series to these guys. Because, there's another area here. Shit, man. I'm gonna have evidence that fucking dinosaurs are 100% false bullshit stories put in by the fucking slave masters, man. I'm glad I came to these. Okay, so there's going to be evidence. I don't know how I'm going to prove it to you yet. I don't know how, but I see it. I can see it now. I'll figure this out. I'll figure this out, and I'll come back at all these again. I'm going to tell you what, people, I think what I'm going to be able to do is show you how to prove 100% that dinosaurs never existed. It was all ridiculous bullshit. Yep. It's human influence. It's fucking human influence. I recognize human influence very quickly nowadays, and I can see it. It's human influence. Now it's going to make me want to do an on-the-street thing. I'm going to have to do is run to the local dinosaur tracks and do some, which I used to do. I've had them before, of the prints and the stones and everything like that, but not when I found the nanocarbon. This was long before I found the nanocarbon. Several years before. So I'll go back and redo that research again too. This way I can have some honesty, some real shit, because that'll help me figure this out. So to say that dinosaurs were 4,000 to 6,000, I keep saying 4,000, but these people are claiming 6,000. Flat water, mountain water, flat earth, mountain worth, whatever the name of their channel is. They, yeah, they're, no. Mountainsides. Did I already pass it? Not yet. There we go. Mountainsides could do the same fucking thing that I was doing with Rick's video earlier. Come up to the mountainside, start looking at it with your eyes and not listening to the words that these lying motherfuckers are telling you. Don't pay attention to where they're trying to distract your eyes to. Don't fucking buy into their bullshit, and look with your own eyes and look around in these mountains. They've been throwing it in our faces all along, distracting us from what's right here in front of us. Doesn't matter what mountain you go to, doesn't matter what patch of grass, hills, whatever, and we get distracted. Just the same way that when some of the flat earthers, look at this shit, so the way some of the flat earthers were coming on, and I know they were being sarcastic. I think they were being sarcastic because they seem too smart, these particular people, to to not understand things. But one of them came on one day and said, oh, that's why I see the imagery in my floor. And I said, yes, the imagery in your floor is also, you know, it's here, it's in the system. So yes, it's going to show the imagery, but don't bother because it has human influence. So don't bother with it. Anything with human influence is not going to be any evidence for anybody. And what did that person do? Ran back to his channel, brought in a whole bunch of shit that has human influence in it to try to talk about this. I mean, how silly, man. When you have all this right in front of you, when all this is right here, and you can fucking go in on your own, and you can start picking out the imagery. Now, image within image within image everywhere. Eye, nose, mouth of that image, right? But now as I crop through here and come down to here, look at them all. Look at all the faces. Feline, canine, rodent, ape, human, and beast, over and over and over and over again. And every situation from the veil to the ground is what you will see with your own eyes. Do not need assholes on YouTube, mainstream media, government conspiracists. Don't need it. It's all bullshit. The truth and the reality that all is right in front of you the whole time. Oh, showing you how things play into each other. Here's another good example. Before I was saying about the clouds and the trees, right? You can do the same thing with the mountains. So here you'll have a row of trees, and then you have the mountains. Sometimes it's a stone and grass, a big boulder sitting on grass. And when you run your camera from one onto the other, stop it halfway, right? Stop it halfway in, and you'll see them playing into each other. I'll give you an example right here. If I can make this go away, let me see. Oh, come the fuck on, man. right back. Where was I? Okay, right here. But for some reason, my fucking thing didn't move out of the way. Anyways, you come here yourself. Come to this guy's videos, and you look at these, and you kind of get an idea. Eye here, nose here, mouth here, right, of that image. Up here is mountain. This is the mountain and the side of the hill and rock and all that shit. Down here starts the tree. See the tree line? So eye, nose, mouth. The head of it, the top of the head, is up here of that particular image. You can do that everywhere. This tree that's standing out at you right here, this tree also could be done that way. You can pull the imagery in. So there's imagery behind here. I can see the imagery behind. You're not going to see the one that's behind. This tree's in front of it. Don't let that discourage you. This tree is going to play into other imagery. It's going to all play into each other because it's all in the same system. And that's another thing I'll mention too as I'm finishing up this video, is that as you're looking in here, again, using your imagination, think of all the pretty flowers and bushes and trees that you know of. They're not in the imagery. You can't find them in the imagery. Think of all the fish and the ocean creatures, lobsters and all that kind of shit that you know of. Whales, dolphins, lobsters, crabs. They're not in the imagery. You can't find them anywhere. Go look. Go look and try as hard as you can. Make sure they're crisp, clear imagery, though. I'm not going to accept shadow imagery as imagery, although you'll probably post it on your channel as flat earth crabs, flat earth fucking, you know, lobsters or whatever. And no, no. It's feline, canine, rodent, ape, human, and beast, over and over and over and over and over. And this is coming from someone who has also seen other imagery, but I'm not including it. It's too few, too far between that you see anything other than what I'm telling you. Feline, canine, rodent, ape, human, and beast. When you get your light right, start looking in a little deeper at some of these faces. Eye, nose, and mouth. And then there's several images within that one. Eye, nose, and mouth. Rodents, in the rodent category, I would say on that one. Over here, same thing. You're going to fall in the rodent category. Wearing what I in the human construct would see as wearing apparel. Eye, nose, mouth. Now this wearing apparel, I can look at it and notice it and identify it, but I'm not accepting it as fact, as part of the system, because it's wearing apparel. It's me seeing what I want to see. I can't see the system doing that. This might be where wearing apparel might have stemmed from. My battery's fucking dead. All right, I'll be back.